week in North Paris, a few hundred Iraqi Christians gather for worship. It's a bittersweet reunion for them. Their lives have been spared, but the events of the past 10 years have forced them into exile. Many have lost close family and friends in the bloodshed of the Iraq War and the resulting rise in terrorism.
There's about 1 million Iraqi Christians who left Iraq. Numbers vary between 800,000 to 1 million. And 1,300 of them came to France. It's a drop in the ocean, but it's 1,300 unique lives that are sacred to God. I mean, how could you say no to that? If you can do something, you should do something.
In 2007, with Iraqi Christians facing increasing persecution as a result of their faith, Bishop Pierre Whalon and Iraqi businessman Elish Yako set up a French association to help the government identify worthy candidates for refuge.
The Vatican's official position is that Christians should stay in the Middle East, and totally agree with that. Absolutely, they should stay there. But they can't stay there if they're dead.
Me with Pierre and our association, we coordinated all the operation to starting from the presenting of listing and receiving them in the airport here and following their administrative problems with the French government. So now they are in phase of integration.
These indigenous Iraqi Christians are members of the Chaldean Catholic Church, which dates back to the 1st century. They worship partly in Arabic and partly in Aramaic, the language that Jesus spoke.
For them, the most important thing is the freedom and to be free and practice their religion without being afraid from terrorists and kidnapping their children.
Elish is in regular contact with every family he's helped to resettle.
Now we are going to visit a family of Iraqi refugees who arrived here in France 3 years ago. They live about 30 kilometers out of Paris.
The first couple years it was so difficult because it's a new life for us.
We're really glad that we could finally practice our religion that freely and be proud of it.
المسيحية دخلت العراق في القرن الأول الميلادي.
These people ought to be still in Iraq. We have a young lady here who wants to be a surgeon. Had she been able to stay and study normally, today she would be well on the way to being a surgeon. Now she has to recycle herself in France.
This is photos of our first communion in Iraq. So this is me and my sister.
A lot of them still own homes. They never wanted to leave them. They lease them out. They expect to return. Of course, today the situation is impossible.
His cousin, he was killed. I have like 4 to 5 friends. They were like killed in explosions. Even one time I was at school, you know, and we had an huge explosion. But we would be sad, but we would say like, yeah, okay, it's Iraq. It's Iraq. It's normal.
This family, they wouldn't be here. They wouldn't be on Earth if they hadn't been rescued.
Many of the people in this room could well have perished without the assistance of the association. Unfortunately, the door has recently closed, and as more and more Iraqi Christians face death in their homeland, there's little hope that France will offer them refuge.
Our political refugee system in America and in France, both systems are saturated, and the personnel are overworked, and the system is over budget. These cost a lot of money to accept people and give them new lives. So I'm really worried. The ones that can live to tell the tale, they witness to the power of God. It really points up to me the fact that the church is so much more than we always make it to be. It is the Holy Catholic Church, Catholic everywhere. Holy because God's present and because people are called together. So yeah, it says a great deal to me about the value of what we do and what we are in the world.
lihat yang banyak kutukan, lihat manusia juga, karena bisa